Hello, beautiful people of the internet. Welcome back to my channel. Today, we are going to briefly talk about the rest of Love is Blind. Now, I haven't watched the reunion yet, but I have now watched episodes 10, 11, and the weddings. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I took notes on them, and at this point, it just feels like a waste of my time. It really does. And I'm just gonna give you guys like a synopsis of what happened. Like very, very brief synopsis, because this season has pissed me off to no end. It gave me a headache all season. I hate all of these people, but pretty much everyone got in fights. I don't remember if it was in 9 that it happened. I don't think it was. I think it was 10, 11. But Joe broke up with Madison. He wasn't attracted to her. We all knew this. This was no surprise. So he broke up. They're not a couple anymore. Then Nick broke up with Annie, and Annie pulled some crazy psychotic shit, as Annie does, right? I can't even remember what she was saying, but every time she speaks, I feel like I need to be in a psych ward, and it's really annoying. But luckily, Nick did end things, and so did Joe, which, like, thankfully they didn't make it all the way to the weddings feeling this way. But at the same time, Joe still met Madison's family and told her mom that he wasn't gonna, like, last minute her, blah, 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 which I guess technically last minuting her would be at the wedding or at the altar, I guess, or the day of, whatever. But at the same time, like, he knew he did not like Madison, and yet he still went through so much of the process. And I'm just like, why would you do that? It's so annoying. I hate him. He's an icky person. His humor, trash, and I think he's an alcoholic. So that's Joe and Madison. And then Nick and Annie. Nick was just like, yeah, I'm not excited for the wedding day. I want to leave. Fair enough. But then, Annie's like, well, no, like we have ups and downs in marriages, and we have hard times and blah, 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 blah. She was basically begging this man to stay. Eventually they did break up. So then we were just down to Edmund and Calabria, Megan and Jordan, and Anton and Allie. Now, at that point, I was like, okay, so it's just gonna be Megan and Jordan that say yes, because Allie's already having issues with Anton's drinking habits, and also that he used to be like a party guy. So I already thought they weren't gonna say yes at the altar. I was like, Megan and Jordan, they're probably going to be the only ones between these 3 couples, because there's no way Calabria says yes to Edmund, right? And she shouldn't. They should not be together. Edmund's fucking weird. He's fucking weird, man. But anyways, their bachelor and bachelorette parties looked lame and boring. Probably because there's 3 couples left. But then we get to the wedding days, and we start off with Allie and Anton. Now, by this point, the way Allie's talking, I'm like, oh, okay, so they're going to say yes, because Anton had already said, he was like, when I get to the altar, I'm saying yes. Like, he had already said that before the wedding day happened, right? And so we see, like his mom come in, he goes and greets Allie and all that. And then we get to the altar. They're standing at the altar, and Allie says no. And when I tell you, I had never been more confused in my life. I'm not mad about it, but I'm like, you were just talking like you were going to say yes. So that's really confusing. And I don't know what's going on. But Allie said no. Anton said yes, like he said he would. And so they are not together. And, she's crying. He's drinking. That's the end of their wedding. And then we get to Calabria and Edmund. For a split second, I did think Calabria was going to say yes, just because of the way she was talking and acting. I was like, oh, please, no, don't do it. And luckily we get to the altar and Calabria says no. And then Edmund has some weird reaction to it. It was mostly calm, but there was like one part where he was like, ugh, and like, it looked like he was about to have a visceral reaction. I don't know. But also during their wedding, and like when the parents were coming in, Edmund's mom couldn't make it, so his teacher came. And I don't know if it's just me, but the way, like, I don't know, he looks at his teacher and talks about his teacher, I'm like, maybe you should just marry your teacher. Maybe that's the way you need to go. Because, and I don't know, I was, like, it was sweet and wholesome what the teacher was saying, but I was just, something about Edmund is very off. It's very off. And I don't like it at all. So that'll be interesting to see on the reunion. I'll do a separate video on the reunion if it's even worth it. I've already gotten a spoiler for the fucking reunion, which I won't spoil it for you guys if you haven't seen it yet, but you probably have. But yeah, so Edmund and Calabria, they don't get married. Now we get over to Megan and Jordan. We're not even on their wedding day. We're like, I don't know, a couple days before, a day before, and then Megan's like, I don't think this is gonna work lifestyle wise. Like, I didn't realize how much I'd have to change my lifestyle to be with you. This bitch knew he had a kid, right? You knew he had a kid in the pods. He was very transparent about that. And you still decided to say yes to him. And he said over and over that a kid is a lot of work. It's a lot of time. He doesn't have a lot of time. He is always busy, whether it's with his job or his child. So to get a couple days before the wedding, and you're like, yeah, I just don't think I can do this. Which, again, there's nothing wrong with not wanting to change your lifestyle for your because your partner has a kid, so their freedom of time is different from yours, and probably a little less freedom of time, you know? There's nothing innately wrong with that. There is something to be said about going through this whole process knowing this and then breaking it off 24 hours before the wedding. I just feel like everyone in this season wasted my fucking time. I'm so over it. I'm so over it. I have hated talking about this season because my thing with reality TV is no matter what reality TV show it is, right? It's trash. It's stupid. The basis of it is normally stupid. But season 1 of every reality TV show, right? Always the most authentic because these people don't know what the show could be, what it's going to turn into. So like season 1 of Love is Blind, my favorite season to stand, because that is probably the closest you can get to genuinity. Is that a word? To genuineness? Is that the word? You guys know what I'm trying to say. But just genuine people with genuine intentions. And not to say that no one on this season had genuine intentions, but I do think everyone on this season was fucking stupid. I never want to experience a reality TV headache like this again. Love Island was bad enough this year. Love is Blind did not have to be this bad too, you know? So yeah, no one got married this season. I don't know, that just really makes me mad because although reality TV is about the drama and everything, but you know, you watch a dating show or marriage show, whatever the fuck you want to call it. You watch them because there is like a little bit that's like, oh my gosh, I hope like one of these couples falls in love and gets married and they're just happy. Like there's still a little bit of that you want, because yeah, drama's nice, but I'm also here for like, show me the love. We don't got enough of it nowadays. But no, none of them got married. It was all very weird, and I stand on it to this day. It was a fucking fever dream, and I hate season 9. And please do not bring Nick and Vanessa Lachey back for season 10. If there's going to be a season 10. I can't imagine the ratings of this show are still doing well, not compared to earlier seasons. And maybe they are. It is a big show. I'm so over it. So yeah, I couldn't do a whole breakdown of everything that happened, not an in-depth one, because I'm so annoyed. I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed. But I will watch the reunion and hopefully have that uploaded here soon. I did watch 5 minutes of it because my coworker, she was like, no, like you need, like Megan dropped a bombshell, blah, blah, blah. And mind you, before that, and if you don't want any spoilers, if you haven't seen it, I'm about to spoil it right now. So click off if you want to. But Megan had a kid. And for a half second, I was like, oh my God, did she get pregnant by Jordan? And now they have a child together. But like, that's where my brain went with it. No, it's some random guy, some random bald guy that was sitting in the crowd, which is like, cool. To me, it doesn't seem too big of a bombshell because the drama of it would be that it was Jordan's. That would be wild, right? That would be wild. No, Megan is a mom. And it got spoiled for me because I was on YouTube and I watched AD's podcast, AD from like season 7, 8, 6, somewhere around there. I watch her podcast a lot. Her title was Megan's a Mom. I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, I've seen that those first 5 minutes of the reunion, but other than that, I haven't seen anything. Again, I will get on it. I will watch it. And then I will let you guys know what I think. And it'll probably be an even shorter video than this because fuck season 9 of Love is Blind. Honestly, fuck Love is Blind. It's not what it used to be. It's not what it used to be. It was never that good, but it was. And now it's just not. You guys are ruining reality TV for me. And that's like, used to be a guilty pleasure. Now it's just a pleasure. No shame in my game, baby. But yeah, guys, that's episodes 10, 11, and the weddings. Okay? They suck. All these people this season suck. I'm so mad. It really does just feel like a big waste of time because these episodes are a fucking hour long. There's 13, 14 of them. 14 hours of my life I'm never gonna get back because you guys don't know how to cast people. But it is what it is. That's my thoughts up until the weddings. Pretty much this whole season. And again, I'll watch the reunion. If it's boring, I'm not putting a video out on it, okay? We already know Megan had a kid. Is there anything else we gotta go through? I don't know. Hope you enjoyed my little rant, my little venting session. Thanks for letting me have it. Because I needed it. I needed it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, or don't. You have free will. Do what you want to do. And I will see you guys next week.